Make sure you watch this entire video. Absolutely free breakdown. College hoops, Texas A&M versus Auburn. But before we get into that, let's talk about last night. Haven't done 2 videos in one day in a long time. We did it last night because we knew the lines were looking good. We knew that we were heating up. We were 3-1 last week, and we fired away last night. We won both games, 2-0. Some guys had that game at 4.5. Some guys had it at 5. So I said to get it to 6. When I went to play that game yesterday, my book had it at 5. I bought it to 6, but it didn't matter. It won at any line you had it at. And then, of course, the Lightning won also in a tight one, but they still came away with a 2-goal victory. Let's dig right into it. But before we do, make sure you subscribe to this page. Those subscriptions are flying. Make sure you leave a comment, become part of the comment crew, and hit that like button. If you're a little bit lazy and you don't feel like leaving a comment, just hit the like button. Not a big deal. Very easy thing to do. And then turn your notifications on as well, because as I always say, some of these games come late and you need to have your notifications rolling in order to remind you to come back on here and bet the game. Shout out Brett Boberg, John Anderson, M. Law, Just For You, Quentin Craven, Tyler Bartlett, KJ Philly 5 Teamer, where have you been? Welcome back, man. Umar Aziz, Tony Darden, Chris Cottard, Sam Pennington, Raiden Foma, Jake Lewis. Jake, if you had a hard time betting K-State, Jake, leave the handicapping to us. Leave the work to us. This is the whole idea in this whole thing, is that you don't have to worry about the stats that are in your head. Jacob LFG Carapino and William Garver, along with Chris Ford, Brandon Severo, Lance Shunia, Tony Darden, Alexis Godinez, my boy Alex. What's up, man? Thanks for coming and checking out the page. Go Getta, and of course with another comment, Jacob, the veteran, LFG Carapino. All right, let's dig right into this game. Very excited to get started. And for those of you who complain about my long intros, right there, that's all I got to say, because I'm giving my shout outs to all my boys and a few of my ladies too. Speaking of my ladies, I don't see Gloria K on this one. I don't know where you've been. I think I saw you a couple days ago. But let's dig right into this. Like I said, we are looking at this matchup that we really like it. We feel very similar without giving away too much information right out of the gate and spoiling it. We feel very similar about this game that we did with the last game. And here's the thing. When I gave this, when we decided on this game, the line was already a point different. Now it's like 2 hours later, and this line is dropping fast. I was going to make an off-colored remark, but I'm just going to save that because I don't need another YouTube channel getting shut down for too much vulgarity. So in their last outing, the Texas A&M Aggies lost to Kentucky 76-67. But that's okay. Kentucky's a really solid team, as they proved last night as well. For the year, they are 13-6, the Aggies. They're 4th in a tough SEC. They had a 7-game winning streak snapped by Kentucky in that last game. They're averaging 74.5 points per game, 45% from the field, 31.5% from beyond the arc, 37 rebounds a game, 13.5 assists per game. All really good stuff that I love seeing. Now, defensively, you know, they're middle of the pack in college basketball. They're giving up 66 points a game. They force 14 turnovers, accounting for 20 personal fouls a game. They got to get that number lower. They keep their opponents' shooting percentage from the field low with 25%, 34% from beyond the arc. So that's something they want to get down a little bit for sure. And let's move on to Auburn. In their last outing, they won. They beat South Carolina 81-56. Solid team. I like what I'm seeing from them. Now, they have a 16-3 record overall. They are shooting, they're 3rd in the SEC. They're 15th in the country. They're putting up 72 points a game, 44% from the field, a little bit lower from the three-point line, 29.9% from beyond the arc, 38 rebounds a game, 14 assists per night. Decent stuff. Defensively, they are second in the country in where they allow opponents to shoot from three. They're only giving up 25% from beyond the arc and 38% from the field. They're ranked 30th in the country defensively, second in the country in that three-point percentage, but 30th in the country in points per game at 62.6, 13.9 turnovers, 34.5 rebounds per game. So they're a solid defensive team. These are two teams that are very similar. They love to get defensive rebounds, offensive rebounds. They love to get to the line. The Aggies basically say, we dare you to shoot from beyond the arc. And Auburn is shooting 29.9% from the perimeter. So I look at this game, and like I said, this is very similar to last night, where I think it's going to be closer than what the points say. Now, here's the issue here. This game opened up at 6.5. It's down to 4 now. We got this video together about an hour ago, and it was at 5. And I just look at this +4 line, and I think it's definitely smart here to buy that point to 5. Texas A&M is 7-1 in their last 8 games. They're 5-2 against the spread in their last 7. They're 6-2 against the spread in their last 8 games against Auburn, and they are 6-1 against the spread in their last 7 games going on the road against Auburn. So they know how to travel to Alabama and win games against Auburn. We're going with Texas A&M +5. Lock it and clock it, and guys, come back tomorrow. We're going to keep this college hoops train rolling. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow.